Let's talk about Zohran Mamdani's transition team and his request for donations to help pay for this transition team and the outrage by the right that he's doing such a thing. This is how transition teams work. Let's just say you're a corrupt candidate, say like Andrew Cuomo, who got north of $20 million in donations from MAGA billionaire donors. Let's just say you're a corrupt candidate like Donald Trump, who one billionaire alone donated over $100 million to his campaign, or Elon Musk, who donated over $300 million to Donald Trump's campaign. Once you win that election, you're sitting on a whole lot of money. Now, you can hire your transition team and you don't have to ask for donations. If you're someone like Zohran Mamdani, who rejected the donations from the millionaire and billionaire class and from PACs and so forth, and you only took donations from regular everyday people like you and me, you do have to ask for donations. See, there's such a distinction. It's an important one. Now, his transition team, a transition team is critical for helping you set yourself up for success. And depending on what your vision is, that's who's your transition team is. So Donald Trump, for instance, hired a transition team of people who had an agenda to self-serve. They were people who donated big time to Donald Trump, so they scratched his back. So now he's scratching their backs by putting them on the transition team and so forth. I believe Charlie Kirk was someone who was on that transition team, okay? Zohran Mamdani, he's got an economic plan, right? So it's interesting to see the four powerful women that he put on his transition team. You have Lena Khan, who is the former chair of the Federal Trade Commission under Biden. She was loathed by big corporations, the wealthiest corporations who were gobbling up other companies to dominate. And by dominating, they could manipulate us as consumers, giving us no choice but to go to them and operate under their agreements, which essentially screws the consumer. Okay. She wasn't anti capitalism, she was anti corporate corruption. Well, this is who Mamdani hired for his transition team. Maria Torres Springer, former deputy mayor for Housing and Economic Development. Grace Bonilla, who led the United Way of New York to help support low-income New Yorkers for many, many years. So she knows the plight of those in New York who can't make ends meet. Melanie Hartzog, former deputy mayor of Health and Human Services. All of them have impeccable records and a success at putting programs together that helped everyday working class New Yorkers. That is Zohran's transition team. In 2 days, he raised $500,000 in donations to help fund them. Now, let's hope that they end up getting hired to be part of the administration. That often happens. But this is why we need to be focusing on anybody's transition team. Are you just bringing on people who did you favors to help you get elected? Or are you bringing on people who are there to help Americans? The transition teams matter, and we have to start paying more attention to that.